Welcome to another episode of Cooking with the Nation with yours truly, Lunatic Raider. Today we're going to dive into desserts, starting off with a homemade caramel ice cream, followed up with, from scratch, a peach and pear cobbler with butter crust. So let's get started. The ingredients you're going to need sugar, you're going to need caramel topping, caramel syrup, you're going to need milk, whether it's 2% or whatever type of milk that you drink will be fine, and you need heavy whipping cream. This is all that you'll need to make the caramel ice cream. First thing you want to do, if you don't have one, go look on Amazon or eBay and find a Cuisinart ice cream maker. They're simple to find, they're not too expensive, and fun for the whole family to make your wonderful cold desserts, from ice cream to sorbet. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we're going to put 1 cup of sugar, followed by 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, like such. And then you want to add 2 cups of milk. One cup. 2 cups. All right. And this is your basic ingredients for the ice cream. You want to stir until the sugar is fully dissolved. We won't add the 2 caramel products until after we put it in the mixer, because I like to go ahead and put it in while the machine runs and mixes the caramel in for you. Plus you get a good even mix that way as well. Plus you can eyeball it. There's no set ingredients for the caramel. Add as much or as least as you would like, but it's all to your preference. I like to go by eyeball. Just, you can look at the color of the ice cream, what it changes to the caramel color, and then every now and then you can take a sample when it starts getting cold. I'll show you how the ice cream machine works. There's a bowl that has some kind of like liquid gel inside of the container between the walls that you put in the Cuisinart ice cream maker, and then you put your mixture in it. And while it's spinning, it starts, since it's cold from being in the freezer, when it spins, it starts getting this and turning this into a solid ice cream form. But you can taste it as you go, and you get the right flavor for your with the caramel added to it. Okay, this should be good. All right. So that's the first thing we'll do. Once you get all this put together, we turn the machine on. As you see, it spins around like such. And this is where we're going to pour in our mixture. Just like that. Turn it on and let it get cold, but before then, now we can start adding in our caramel flavors. And I like to use the syrup first. And just pour as it's mixing. Get that good caramel flavor going up in there, man. Just a little bit to start off. You want it to mix around a little bit to get a little thicker. As it mixes like this. But it'll start getting cold, and you'll see it starting to thicken up. And once that happens, then we can start adding some more of the caramel syrup and the topping in there. I like to use the syrup is just the syrup. Like when you make, like you can put it on ice cream and whatnot, but I use the syrup for the flavor, and then to get the real consistency of caramel, I'll go ahead and use the topping, because the consistency of this is real caramel-like. So to get this into the ice cream flavor, I'm telling you, this comes out, if you love caramel like I do, this right here, this is at one. This is at one. Caramel ice cream. I mean, you can't beat it. If you like to add stuff to your ice cream, whether it's nuts or chocolate and so forth, you can do that as well while you're mixing it like this. So right now we're just gonna let this mix get a little bit thickened. Once it does so, we'll go ahead and add some more of the caramel up in there to get a nice mix on it, and you'll start seeing the coloration of the ice cream become more of a caramel color once it starts getting mixed out throughout the mixture. So that's what we're gonna do now. So now that the mixture is getting a little bit thicker, I'm gonna add some more of this caramel up in here. Now this is when we start getting our good mix. And I'll show y'all. Just let that mix in. We'll add some of this caramel topping. See how thick? Oh, this is gonna be good, boy. Yeah. Chef Boyardee in this bitch. Add that caramel mix into it. Now we're starting to get that color that I was telling you about, that caramel color. See how it mixes nice in there like that? Yeah, I suggest if you guys don't have one of these ice cream makers, man, get it. It's not hard. The recipes aren't hard. Like I say, when you want to do like a sorbet, you just get some fruit, mix it in the blender. You don't need any milk products. You do a sugar water mix, and add your fruit, blend it in real good in the blender. You can strain it if you want, like if you're using strawberries, and if you don't mind the seeds being in it. I done made so many different types of ice cream, sorbet and regular ice cream, from cherries, mango, peach, strawberries. I mean, it's limitless. You can just make whatever comes to mind, you can make it. You know what I mean? If you like, I did a strawberry kiwi, you do mixes like that as well. They come out real good. See the color of it? Now it's starting to get that nice caramel color. You know, and you just allow everything to mix up. It's still getting a little more harder from the cold, but it's thickening up. It's thickening up. Once it gets a little bit more thick, then you want to do like a little taste test and see if it's to your liking. If the flavor is right on point and you like the way the caramel tastes, then voila, you add no more and just let it go ahead and do its thing. This can go for a few minutes until it gets thick enough where you'll see how thick it is. You're gonna have to dig this out with a spoon, scrape it out of this container into a spoon, with a spoon. And what I suggest, what I do is after I'm done mixing, put it into a plastic container with a lid and just throw it up in the refrigerator. You know what I mean? And just let it sit up there and get real cold. So, and you know, to your liking. And that's what the finished result will be. But in the meantime, we're on our way. We are on our way. Now you can see the consistency is getting a little thicker. Once it gets a little bit more thicker than this, where you pretty much have to scrape it out using the spoon, then that's when you'll put it into a container and then put it in the freezer and let it finish getting hard. After that, that's it. Then you can go ahead and serve it up, add your toppings or whatever you want to do. But yes, this is caramel ice cream, homemade. All right, and once you get a consistency how thick that is, it's pretty much done. All we're gonna do is scoop it out, put it in a bowl, put it in the refrigerator and in the freezer, and then let it finish getting hard. Yep, caramel ice cream. We can stop that right now, boy. Caramel ice cream, baby. You got it here first. Cooking with the nation. Lunatic, you know what we do. We do the damn thing. That's right. And there you have it. Put it in a bowl, throw it in the freezer, and then enjoy. Caramel ice cream. Made by the one and only Lunatic Raider. Let's get it.